Hey everyone, welcome to the highlight.
Today's episode, we will be talking about the World Series.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right, for our first question, rank the first 5 World Series, including this one.
Are you talking about since like 2020 or 2021?
2021.
2021.
Justin, you want to start us or you want me to start us?
You can take this one.
All right, so this one, I'm trying to be a least biased Braves fan as I can. I am putting, at number 5, I'm putting Rangers and Diamondbacks. That was a very mid-World Series, I'm not going to lie. Like, game 1 was fire, and then everything else kind of mid. So, number 4, Dodgers-Yankees. I'm not saying it was a bad World Series, but 3-2-1 are a lot better. Number 3, Astros-Phillies. Seeing the Phillies lose like that was hilarious, especially because number 2, we won a ring the year before. Number 2 is Braves-Astros, and then obviously number 1 is Dodgers-Blue Jays. That's probably the best World Series I've seen since the Nationals versus the Astros in 2019. Like, it was, like, every game was entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, mine were a little different, but so at my number 5, I had the Dodgers-Yankees last year. I just didn't find much entertainment in it. Felt like it was just like kind of like dominant.
Yeah, like the only game, like the best moment was Freddie's walk-off grand slam, and then kind of like fell off.
Yeah.
It was like 2023 Rangers Diamondbacks.
Yeah, and then my next one was like at number 4. It was the Phillies-Astros in 2022. I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't really like it because like I didn't like either of those teams. And then number 3, I had Rangers Diamondbacks because like I felt like that one, everyone like didn't care about it to where at the same time it made everyone like cheer for a single team.
I feel like more people cared about what led up to the World Series than the actual World Series.
Yeah, I could see that. And then at number 2, I had the Braves Astros because like 1, it's the Braves, and 2, I just thought it was a good. Like there was a lot of exciting moments.
With a deep drive, deep left field, and it's gone.
And then my number 1, I had Dodgers Blue Jays.
Yeah. If you don't have Dodgers Blue Jays at your number 1, like Justin, what's your 1, 2, 5?
Number 5, I got 2024 Dodgers versus Yankees. Don't really want to speak onto that. It's heartbreaking moments. In 4th, I have 2022 Astros versus Phillies. I don't really like that series as much.
I didn't like it, but I love seeing the Phillies lose. So,
Well, you're a Braves fan, so I would get why it's a little bit higher up. I would say around 3 or 4
yeah.
would rank it, but I mean, it was just there. It just happened. So for me, it's number 4. Then I have Texas Rangers versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. This I felt like it was a, I guess you could say an underdog story for both teams, really, because nobody expected it. Like, nobody expected the Diamondbacks to beat the Dodgers. Obviously, the Rangers to beat Houston. We can all say that. It wasn't even that bad. It really wasn't.
It wasn't.
There was good moments. Obviously, Corey Seager, World Series MVP, absolutely amazing. Adolis Garcia's story.
Then he
I
fell
wouldn't say during the World Series. Leading up to the World Series, I would say he was probably one of the greatest postseason performers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Then I have that 2021 World Series where Braves versus Astros. That was just, I mean, living in Georgia and witnessing that, going to not going to bars, but I mean like going to
get together,
you know, Taco Mac, like where they have
tacos and beer,
Taco Mac, like where they just like
have the games playing.
A bunch of people there, Dave and Buster's. Like, it was amazing. It was an amazing time.
Sorry, we got to keep this PG friendly.
Yeah, it was an amazing.
Justin, finish this off.
It was an amazing time, like to witness. Living in Georgia and witnessing that is probably one of the greatest feelings ever. And I'm not even a Braves fan, but obviously, I don't hate the Braves. Living in Georgia, I think the Braves are amazing. And obviously, number 1 is Dodgers Blue Jays. That it was probably one of the best World Series we've ever witnessed.
I wouldn't say ever, like in our lifetime, definitely.
Well, here I'll say this: one of the best Game 7s I've ever witnessed.
Oh, absolutely! Like
that was like,
and we'll actually get to that later. But Isaiah Kiner-Falefa was not the problem.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yep.
So we'll get to that later. So Ty, hit us up with the next question.
All right. Next question is, what is your guys' overall opinion on this year's World Series? And we'll go in reverse, starting with Justin.
My opinion on this World Series was, I said it from the beginning. We came into, it was a week or two ago, came into class knowing Blue Jays and Dodgers were going to be in the World Series. And I said to Drew, it's going 7. I know
I'll admit, I thought Dodgers were going to win in 6. They won in 7.
It went 7. That's all you need to know about this World Series is that it went 7 games. The 2 greatest words in sports entertainment history.
Game 7.
Yeah, I just feel like I watch baseball, but like it's kind of like March Madness. Like I only really watch it when it's big, and like this was like probably the best World Series that I can remember like fully watching. Like,
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I'm not a huge baseball watcher. Like, I'll watch it if it's on, but I'm not going to go, hey, you want to go watch, I don't know, you want to go watch the World Series this year? I'm like, sure, why not? I'm not going to go actively looking for it over, like, College Football Saturday.
Exactly.
But I do have to admit, after watching Game 1 where Toronto put up 11 on the Dodgers and Blake Snell, I was really pulling for the Blue Jays, but then we know what happened. The 18-inning game, I guarantee you that 18-inning game gave so much momentum to LA that that's the turning
But they
point in the series.
lost the 2. They lost the 2 games after that.
Right, but then they came out and they somehow, some way won Game 6 and Game 7.
You know what? We'll get into Game 6 and Game 7 by itself. But those are just those 2 games alone deserve its own.
Yeah.
What games did you say?
Game 6 and 7.
Alright, I was just.
Hey, everyone at home, Jackson's a freshman, by the way, so he's used to making these jokes. We're seniors.
You're the. Okay.
I'm not the root.
All
I'm
right.
not the
Ty, next
problem.
question.
All right. What was your ideal World Series out of all the teams in the postseason?
All right.
I'm
let me
starting this one.
wait.
I'm
Let
starting
me
this
let me
one.
just say something before Drew starts. Everybody here is going to be biased. Me to the Yankees, Drew to the Braves. We
No,
all
out
wanted
of
to see the
every team-
Braves in it. We all wanted to. See, I wanted to see the Yankees in it. If I had to choose, Yankees, Braves. I don't care.
All right, so first of all, it was out of all the teams in the postseason, so we couldn't have seen the Braves.
Well,
Otherwise, I would
even
absolutely
then.
want to see the Braves, but it would be a crap fest because we sucked this year. But out of all the teams in the postseason, I really wanted to see the Mariners versus the Cubs. I feel like that would have been an incredible World Series. Not saying this wasn't good. I just really want to see Cal Raleigh get a ring. The big dumper.
Obviously, as a Yankees fan, losing in the division series was heartbreaking. Not as heartbreaking as losing in the World Series. But if we weren't in the World Series, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see that. Was it 2016?
Rematch?
2016 rematch.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Cubs Guardians.
That would have been okay. I don't know if it would have been fire, but it would have been a good World Series.
It would have
like,
been a good World Series.
Almost 10 years later,
Yep.
that would have been fire.
See, I feel like they did get swept in the NLCS, but like I feel like the Brewers did so good in the regular season that like I feel like they would have been really good in the World Series against either the Blue Jays or the Mariners. Like I feel like that would be my ideal.
I feel like the only okay, this might sound biased, but I feel like any team except for like the Reds or the Padres would have beat the Blue Jays in the World Series. Like I just felt like an NL team was winning it this year.
I feel like
It
I
might
don't know
sound
about the
crazy.
Cubs.
It might sound crazy, but I don't know. Like I just feel like every
if-
team matched well with the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I feel like if any of the NL teams didn't have to go through the Dodgers, they would have had a really, really good chance of winning it all. I didn't really like any of the AL teams this year.
Only team I
like the
quote
Mariners.
unquote liked were the Mariners.
Yeah.
And then the Blue Jays kind of grew on me when they made it to the World Series. Like Vlad Guerrero going off, Ernie Clement hitting
Yeah.
30, getting a new MLB record.
Yeah.
Duh, Blue Jay lose.
And I think the Blue Jays beat the Yankees, so
But what happened? Duh, Blue Jay lose.
the Yankees lose. Ty.
All right, before moving on to our next questions, we need to thank some people. First of all, thank you all for tuning in and watching at home. And second of all, a quick word from our sponsors.
Special thanks to Silver Sky Woodworking for their support of our channel. Without them, it would be impossible to record this. If any of our listeners need custom furniture, accent walls, cutting boards, or custom cabinets, they should head over to viridiannews.org. That's VIRIDIANNEWS.org and click the link for Silver Sky.
We would also like to give a huge thank you to Legacy Lawn Care. Thank you for supporting this channel and our print media magazine. They serve Barrow, Clark, Gwinnett, Hall, Oconee, and Walton counties, so visit their website at www.legacylawncaregA.com. That's www.legacylawncaregA.com.
And we're always looking for new sponsors, so let us know on viridiannews.org if you would like to be a part of our work and reach our audience with us. Thank you.
Now, back to the highlight.
All right, guys, next question. If you could add one player to either team, who would it be and why?
I'm starting this. Oh, you want to start this one, Justin?
I have a feeling I know what you're going to say, so I'll let you start off this one.
All right. I know the Blue Jays already had a pretty good pitching staff. But Tarek Skubal on the Blue Jays starting Game 7?
Yeah, that would have been
That absolutely incredible. But he has to go up against Aaron Judge on the Dodgers? Whew. That would have been incredible. I mean, come on.
Don't you ever say that again.
What? Aaron Judge on the Dodgers?
Sorry for that noise, guys. Justin got a little heated there.
Yes, he does. Jackson, what about you, Jackson? What about you?
I'm kind of a Braves fan, so I wanted to see at least someone from the Braves in there. So I said I'd add Spencer Strider to the Blue Jays.
Spencer Strider of all pit. You have Chris Sale. You have Ronald Acuna, but you choose Spencer Strider.
Chris Sale, just got there, and Spencer Strider's
Spencer Strider. I love Spencer Strider, but he's walking down a path of washed
greatness.
I hope he can be great, but he tore his UCL and he didn't even go for Tommy John surgery. He did that reconstruction and he screwed himself over this season.
Prime Charlie Morton on the Blue Jays.
We signed him for one day and he retired.
For me, I'm going to pick two for each team. A pitcher and a batter.
Okay.
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 For my pitcher,
Probably a bad take.
Go ahead,
Bad
Justin.
take incoming.
It's going to be Max Fried for the Blue Jays.
He just called that.
Are you serious?
no.
Okay, go ahead, Justin. My fault.
For me, I would have loved to see Tariq Skubal on the Blue Jays. That would have been, I feel like that would have been amazing because most of their starting pitchers you obviously know.
Yeah, I mean
now you know now, but I mean they're not.
Savage walked in the World Series.
They're not
put on a show.
But they before the postseason, none of their starting pitchers were known.
Shane Bieber,
Other than him, but I mean, look
Max
at what.
Scherzer.
But I mean, he's but he's old. Look at how old he is.
And he still sliced and diced the Dodgers when he had to.
Clayton
Kinda.
Kershaw was old.
Clayton Kershaw was he wasn't on the.
Blue Jay Lou.
You know that's from Big Papi, right? Like the guy who killed
And
the Yankees for
still
years.
whooped them. No,
I mean,
don't even say
Game
that.
7, 2004.
Best Red Sox player of all time.
We won 3 in a row against.
I don't care, Justin. Big Papi. Oh.
And
All right,
next-
so for my batter, I know he did really good during this postseason, but during that Game 7, he did not provide.
Is it Cal Raleigh?
I'm switching out Alejandro Kirk
Oh my
for
gosh.
Big Dumper.
No, put
That's
him
crazy.
at DH.
No, I'm switching him out for Big Dumper.
Kirk played almost better than
In Game
Raleigh
7?
in the postseason. Kirk provided Kirk. Oh, y'all don't understand,
no,
bro.
no. All right, and for the Dodgers,
Aaron Judge.
there's really
Just so
here.
it's
I'm not
shimmy
gonna
out.
give up. I'm not gonna give a batter. I'm gonna give 2 bullpens.
Oh yeah, because they definitely need that.
Chapman.
Chap. Okay.
I would say Chapman, and then you got to have somebody before
A glue
setting
guy.
up. So I mean, there's a lot to choose from.
Luke Weaver.
No, I could say
There's
So
not-
so I know this is a crazy take because he technically is a starting pitcher, but he came out in relief for most of the
postseason.
postseason. Jacob Mizorowski.
Ooh, okay. I think I would probably go with Peralta instead. Oh wait, no, he didn't come out of the bullpen. Never mind. So yeah, I'll probably go with Miz.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Good
think
pick.
I think those are actually
Great.
pretty
That
good
was a
picks.
pretty good take.
What is that? Justin's first?
Yeah, probably. And the headphones are off.
The headset is off, folks. Justin is upset. Next question.
All right. Who is your World Series MVP?
I'll start this one. I actually have a co-MVP. Obviously, Yoshinobu Yamamoto freaking tore it up. 3-0, 1 ERA, 15 strikeouts, and he won Game 6 and Game 7. Like, come on. And then I got to give it to Shohei. I mean, as much as I love to hate on him, he got intentionally walked 5 times. Like, you don't do, like, you know what I mean? So I actually have a co-MVP.
That was during Game 3?
No, during the World Series.
Game 7?
The World Series, he got intentionally walked 5 times, and he had like 9 total walks. Like, I don't know. It's one of those situations you can't not give him credit for. He also hit 3 bombs, 5
But then
RBIs,
you also got that little, I'm not going to call it scandal, but that little mishap between what's it called? John Snyder and the umpires about letting Shohei get all the time he needs on the mound during Game 7?
I just think that
I get what they're coming. I get where they're coming from, but come on.
You know, I've started to realize that they're gonna do whatever they can to keep Ohtani their golden boy, and there's nothing it's just gonna happen in front of our faces, and we can't do anything about it. So I just started to accept it. Like, you see the gambling scandal.
Yep.
He was obviously
should have been in jail.
What else happened? The 15, the extra time to warm up.
Yep.
It's all stupid. Like, it's all rigged. It feels.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not one to be like, oh, this game's rigged. Oh, this is stupid. This is one that I feel is, like, truly in favor of Shohei Ohtani as the golden boy of the MLB.
Yeah, I think that, I'm not a big, I love Shohei because I feel like right now we could be watching the greatest baseball player of all time.
Yeah, we haven't seen this since, Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Well, even then, this might be the greatest baseball player to ever touch the earth, and we're good to watching. But, exactly what y'all just said. I feel like he's just given too much. So I feel like the World Series made 0 mistakes when picking Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably
Yamamoto.
Yeah.
My bad.
I think they got it right.
They absolutely got it right.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto, I mean, look at that. Complete game in Game 2 of the World Series. Unbelievable.
First ever, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has 2 in the whole postseason, 2 complete games. Pitched Game 6, 96 pitches thrown. Guess what? Comes out, pitches 3 scoreless innings in Game 7.
Game 7 of the World Series in his second
Crazy.
year.
Crazy.
But if I were to pick a co-MVP, I got to give it to Will Smith. He won it for them.
Okay,
Yeah,
I completely forgot about Will Smith.
He did good.
Did you know, fun fact, the past 6 World Series,
I've had a
Will
World
Smith
winner.
Yep.
21 with Will Smith the pitcher, 22 with Will Smith the pitcher, 23 with Will Smith the pitcher, 24 with Will Smith the catcher, and 25 with Will Smith the catcher.
2020, Will Smith the catcher.
2020 Will Smith the catcher, and it's a little weird, honestly.
But it happened.
It happened, and it was
It's fun to watch.
it was fun to watch. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a bad World Series.
No, Will Smith's an amazing player.
He killed for my fantasy team this season.
Oh, yeah.
Ty, hit us up with the last question.
Okay. The last question of today's episode. Who is the MVP of the losing team? Oh, sorry, folks.
Okay, that was on me. Isaiah kind of related to that one.
Wait, no, why aren't we doing that?
Because we've already recorded for 22 minutes.
Okay.
And Jackson's editing.
Yeah. All right.
All right, ready? 3, 2.
All right. Last question of today's episode. Did Isaiah Kiner Falafa sell the Blue Jays, or do you think it was a team loss?
No, he did not
He did not sell.
Can we in unison?
Baseball's a team sport.
3, 2, 1.
No.
It is absolutely a team sport. Well, yes, he could have continued running and maybe had a chance at
No, it's a
hitting
team
the base.
sport. They could have won before that.
It is, yeah. The Blue Jays had bases loaded, 1 out in the bottom of the 9th.
And they could have played better defense and not gave up a 3-run comeback.
Yeah, Miguel Rojas really he has 56 home runs, 57 home runs in his entire career. And no, that was not a 6-7
He
joke.
didn't have a single hit for a month straight before
Yep.
that.
He was
They
a
benched
platoon
him.
player.
He wasn't even on the roster in the
almost
ALCS.
fumbled them the World Series.
Facts.
He bobbled it in the bottom of the ninth, and that led to the Kiner Falefa slide. And
But I can see where people are coming from. He should have slid in head first.
No, he should have kept running. Like,
He should have kept running. He should have slid in head first.
I mean, it's just hard. Like,
it's hard to say, but also I kind of put the blame. Pitched amazing.
Pitched
Trey is savage, but
incredibly,
he gave
bro.
up. He gave
him
up
the
a
one
bomb
pitch.
to Max Muncy.
one pitch
Facts.
ruined the entire game.
One
And
pitch
it's just
could have been.
so sad to see.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Blue
amazing
Jays gave
World
it a
Series.
great fight though.
Yeah.
for how-
Yeah, Blue
Hats-
Jays absolutely
Hats
killed
to
it.
both teams.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the Dodgers are great.
Obviously,
The
I
Blue
mean,
Jays
Super
are
team won.
super team.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. A final message for this episode.
Never
either-
cheer for the Blue Jays.
No, put either a salary floor
I'm
or a
Dodgers.
salary cap in, because this is getting
Exactly.
ridiculous.
You heard that the
No, in fact,
Dodgers.
you should put a salary floor and salary cap in.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I cannot stand watching the Braves see all these guys in the offseason and only signing Jurickson Profar just for him to get suspended half the season. I cannot stand it.
Every major news source and sporting analyst
Agree.
did their little free agent where they're gonna go. Almost half of the top free agents are
Hold on,
contending
let's start
with the
listing off.
Dodgers.
Teoscar Hernandez went to the Dodgers this last, 2 off seasons ago?
Yes.
Yamamoto,
Yep.
Shohei. I mean, it just, the list goes on and on.
Blue Jays were in contend for the freaking
Shohei.
Shohei.
Yep.
The fans actually said we
Yeah, they were-
don't need Shohei in the game 1.
Yeah.
I think they
All
proved
right.
that they didn't need him.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
This might be our last episode of the semester, but if it's not, be sure to tune in to our final episode in December.
It's going to be a surprise, folks. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in, and always remember,
Stay
classy, Wanna Grove.